Sunday. Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Course. Now the starting group for the visit. Then it's Evan Fournier and
NBA. It seems like guys always have younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Here's Insanity. Fournier covering. Here's Insanity. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And the shot goes. Batum outside. Shot from 12. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Ramos. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for the away team.
So it's the home team now. It's a 3-point game.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And that one's good.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Defended by Thompson. A shot to stop the run. Gobert inside. Giving them some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. 5 on the clock. Here's Batum. They grab their own miss. Tries yet again. Tipped. And he's able to get it back. The jump hook. That one rolls around and rims out. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Knocked away. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. It's tipped. In transition here.
Momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Batum. 23 points his last outing. No good there, off the double clutch.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
To the middle. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Ramos, and from 16 feet away, he cans it. 5 points in the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
One of the things you've watched in the evolution of Jared Vanderbilt's NBA career, starting to get more regular playing time, understanding his strengths, getting to the glass has been a key part of what he has done.
Here we go, all alone. Thompson. It's good on the putback.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They've got to put a stop to that trend.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And when you look at Jarred Vanderbilt, Doris, how dominant you think he can be?
Well, dominant might be a stretch, but this guy has the build and I think the skill to make an impact. He plays the 4, but because of his footwork, he could also get some time at the 3. And as he gets more and more comfortable scoring the basketball, I think he'll earn more and more time.
Now here's Thompson. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Pass to Insanity. 5 to shoot. Baseline try. Jump shot is good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Batum outside. Back to Fournier. Gobert with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Insanity. 1:52 left to play in the first. And the bucket is good.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior. Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
He gets it in there. He has 6.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
2 turnovers for him in just the last couple minutes. He needs to be a little more careful with the rock out there.
Defended by Gobert. And the baseline jumper goes down.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Back to Thompson. Unloads from 13. Insanity gets the bucket.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
Defended by Thompson. 40 seconds left to play in the first. And they're on the break. Out to the wing. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Batum. It's blocked.
I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
Up in time. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
We're at the end of the first.
Get ready for your dance team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Boss. He shoots it. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 11 points in the game.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Offensive board. Batum outside. The 3. Yikes. He misses another one. He's 0 for 7.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
On the take.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?"
Well, he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Batum. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season. In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Fournier for three. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start in the second. Pass to Insanity. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Gobert. He got a piece of it.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in
Tomb. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Boss. Here's ABC, defended by Thompson. And it's ABC missing. Gotten off to a sensational 5 for 5 start in the second quarter. Here's Insanity. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Here's the break. Here's Fall. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them. You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
And the layup falls.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. Thompson outside. Here's Insanity. Hits a 3-pointer. 14 points for him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Fournier for 3. The putback.
Foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
A minute 15 left in the second. Here's Insanity. He's got 14. Inside. To the inside. Out to Thompson. Pass to Ramos. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the half. He's off on the layup.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Ramos. Give him 8 points now. Clock at 6. Inside. Oh, he's been
Number
lethal.
15.
Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Stolen by Thompson. The 3 ball. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time.
Your
Wow.
home team.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you.
team.
Great clock management there.
Coaches talk about ending quarters well.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, how'd you see it?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their...
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq.
Fans, make some noise for yours.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Nicholas Batum. He's out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Boss in at the 5 down low. Pass to Ramos. Lets it fly. Good on the short little jump shot. 22 points for him.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
And another shot. Can't get the layup.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. Fans, your dance team.
Gobert has gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Clarkson for 3. Fires in the triple. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Batum pulls it in.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Batum. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Perez. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
That's tipped. In transition, here they come. The finish. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, showing no waves into the opposition sails.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the wing on the left. Here's Boss. A shot to stop the drought. It's deflected.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Clarkson outside. Buries the jump shot.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Just 5 to shoot. Defended by Gobert. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Great job drawing the foul. And almost converted the shot as well.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Clarkson. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. To end the run. Tipped. And he gets it back. Here's Boss. Goes up again. The shot by Fournier, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Yep, count it.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got 5.
All these turnovers keep them at a constant disadvantage on the defensive end.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
With the tip, controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Guarded by Batum. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. And that one's good. Clarkson. Give him 8.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Here's Fournier. Wow.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Perez. Fournier covering. Yep, that one's good.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And they recover it. Over to the wing. Lets a three fly. He drops it from range.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Here's Perez. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Your home team.
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Boy, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball. Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And they turn it over. Stepped on the line that time.
To the away team.
Here's Rainman. Oh, there's the alley.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Pass to Ntilikina. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Ntilikina's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Down low. Can't get it to fall. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And that one good. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Chalk up two there.
How about the dribble drive move from Frank Ntilikina, handling the rock comfortably.
And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. To the paint. Oh, deflected. And that one is hammered home.
Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Over to the left wing. Counted from distance.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And they're running. Here's Rain Man. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting for the away team, number 18.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Tipped away. Tries again. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Pulls it. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
We've seen fans removed for inappropriate comments to players. Doris, where do you draw the line between heckling and being inappropriate?
I think one way I look at this, Brian, is if I were face-to-face with somebody, what would I be comfortable saying? I think we should always err on the side of caution. It's okay to heckle and have some fun and sort of give your team support. But I think if we ultimately keep respect foremost in our minds, we'll be okay.
And here's Thompson for three. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
You know, we've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
A nice shot by Ramos.
The assist, number 15.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Ntilikina. And a two-handed jam.
Well, Ntilikina is big-time athletic. And how about the vertical to finish that one?
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
So it's the home team now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 53 left to play in the fourth. Here's Insanity. Well, Doris, courtside seats in basketball are hard to come by. Experiencing that proximity to the action is a rare treat. But with virtual reality now, anyone can.
Listen, BA, I'm all for technology, and I think that's cool. But let's be real. You give me a courtside seat where I can feel the action, where I can see all the minute details of everything that's transpiring in real time, I'll take that.
There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter here. Takes a 13-footer, and that one's good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Doesn't go for him.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the three.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some. He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball. And no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
And there it is for him.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson pulls it in.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Akobo. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you...
Game right now.
The game's starting to slow down a little bit, and my teammates and I, we continue to watch film, and they continue to help me out each and every day when we're in practice, so I give big thanks to them.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Thanks, Colin.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.